So hi guys, this is Akshay here once again. I'm standing here in my studio audit Wi-Fi system, and I just thought that it might be a nice idea to keep posting video once in a while. I've been a little bit lazy. I don't tend to post enough of them, though I've got some vast range of topics to discuss. So this one topic has been concerning me since a while because many of my customers also feel that the movies that they watch at home, they don't sound as good as it does in my place here in Audit Row. And the main topic that I want to address is, why do OTTs feel a little bit underwhelming? So, yeah, the movies that you watch on your Netflix, Amazon Prime, Jio Hotstar, all of these apps, they are compressed. The audio doesn't quite sound the same as it would do maybe in theaters, or maybe that it does on physical disc. So to give you a comparison size, like a movie on a Netflix typically would be about 10 to 12 GB if it were to be downloaded, because internet cannot carry more bandwidth than that. Whereas the same movie, if it were to be watched from a physical Blu-ray disc, it would at least be 60-70 GB of file size. So while for some movies you don't really have an option, like the movie, for example, Dhurandhar 2, Dhurandhar 1, all of these are going to get released on some OTT platform or the other. Like Dhurandhar 2 is going to come out on Jio Hotstar. But if the same movie were to be released on a Blu-ray and you had the chance to watch it from a Blu-ray disc player, or maybe even a media player like Zeedu, for example, it would sound phenomenal. So there is no denying that. So in earlier times, all of these movies used to come out on physical Blu-ray format. I happen to have quite a good collection myself of these physical Blu-rays. Now, in my store, we have both Netflix, Zeedu, media player, Blu-ray disc player. So customer can easily compare the sound. But that problem is still going to remain, because every movie, especially the new ones, they're not going to get released on physical media. So you don't really have a choice. You have to accept that little bit of a compromise that you get from watching these on the OTT platforms. But still a decent home theater setup with very good speakers, very good amplification, they tend to provide you a little bit of that cinematic quality that you tend to expect from movies such as this. So while in the display side, there's not much of an issue. Like I was watching this movie Border 2, which just recently got released on Netflix. And while the display was turning out to be quite good, especially, but in the audio part, you will definitely gonna feel a difference. So let me just tell you what kind of difference I personally felt. So say I'm watching a movie which is there on both Netflix as well as I have it on my hard drive, and I can play it from the Zeedu player. Say a movie Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning, or any other movie for that matter. So the sound is insane from watching it from the Zeedu hard drive. Like the level of detailing, the clarity of the dialogues, the bass, the little bit of detailing. I even have this movie called RRR. So RRR is there on Netflix in Dolby Atmos, and I've got the movie on a physical Blu-ray. Actually, it's on a hard drive. I can watch it from the Zeedu player. So that movie size is approximately 60 to 65 GB, and you can well imagine as to what the difference in clarity and audio should be, and it is actually there. So like when you're watching that movie from the Netflix, if you're not comparing it, you might feel it's sounding and looking pretty good, but the moment you play it from that hard drive, it takes it to a different level altogether. So I guess that you should probably just maybe visit me once and differentiate between the two. And the reason why I'm creating this video is that, since if you have already decided to invest in a decent home theater setup, a surround sound system with good AVR, front speakers, surround speakers, subwoofers, ceiling speakers for Atmos, why not just add on a good media player? Because it tends to give a lot of value. So the only decent way to watch a movie, actually, maybe I don't know if I should be recommending it or not, but yeah, you can download it quite easily. So it's there on all the torrent sites and everywhere. You can also borrow a Blu-ray and rip it. You should build a collection of yourself of these movies. So the collection that you have in a hard drive, and when you watch out of that, I know it's a little bit of a painstaking work to download the entire movie, but the effort is worth it. The quality that you might expect is, it's a considerable upgrade. You have already taken the pains to invest in a setup. You have spent so much money on it. You deserve to be getting that entertainment from it, that quality, that clarity of sound, audio, that feel from the movie. So OTT may be a very convenient thing. You just turn it on, flick it, watch whatever is there on it. So for maybe web series, etc., it's fine. Stuff that is not there on the physical media, which is not there on the internet to download, but stuff that can be easily obtained. Movies in Remux format, the same size as a physical Blu-ray. You should consider keeping it with you on a hard drive, and just see the difference in the picture quality, the sound. It's like really phenomenal. So I'm hoping that even these new Bollywood movies, they get a Blu-ray release. We are able to watch it in the same format. So that would actually be even a higher, resolution compared to theaters. Like OTT is not going to be any match for it. Like even a 1080p Blu-ray file being watched from a Blu-ray disc is considerably better than that same 2160p version that you are streaming on the OTT platform. In audio, definitely there's a significant upgrade. In video also, it's there too. But that's the whole issue, that it takes time for the physical Blu-ray to get released, and they all tend to come on OTT faster. So it's a time-bound thing. But my only suggestion is that whenever you get the chance of watching a movie from a hard drive, keep a Zedo media player also as a part of your setup. So have a big enough hard drive which can contain your favorite movies, and consider watching your movies more from them rather than the OTT platforms. Only in cases where you don't have access to those movies, there's no other choice. You can watch it on the OTT. But yeah, that's what this video was about, and thank you. I will try to think about more stuff on which I can just speak extempore. So if there's been too much of repetition in this video, and if I stumbled, if I paused enough, do kindly excuse me for that. I'm just speaking my heart out as to what are the issues on this subject, why OTT content feel a little bit underwhelmed, and what you can do about it. Thank you.